Get your tickets now! The genuine Georgia minstrel troupe. Roll up, roll up! Get your tickets now!
Oh, dear master, day after day in the golden corn. No place on earth to
Ah, it's the oldest and the only authentic minstrel troupe, north or south of the Mason-Dixon line. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll love them.
back to old Virginia.
Who you be? Well, I'm Mr. Beauregard.
Potatoes grow back where birds warble sweetly. Back to Virginia, the state where I was born.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the man in whom we put our trust, Senator Beauregard D. Blowhard. Senator, what does the D stand for?
Well, the D stands for the Beauregard the Blowhard. Because that's how the darkies talk downhill.
Really?
I is the intellectual's intellectual. My lords, ladies, gentlemen, daughters of the Confederacy, mothers of the bride, sisters of mercy, fathers of the faith, sons of the soil, my brothers under the mud. I is the man most qualified to be your representative.
You mean representative?
No, I mean I as a politician, the most reprehensible person to speak for my people. Quite candidly, I is indeed the most illegible person.
You mean eligible person?
No, illegible. Can't read or write.
You call it blackface. I have never seen a Negro with skin this color of black, nor this particularly nappy, ill-fitting hair. And don't get on at me about the lips. Can't paint on a smile.
It's tradition. Theatrical history.
Tradition my ass. Homage to slave time, more like they're laughing at us.
They're not laughing at you, Charlie. They're laughing with you.
Do I look like I'm laughing? I was born free. In Richmond, Virginia, capital of the defeated Confederacy. I'm not slave to any man. This here, the genuine Georgia minstrel troupe, is all about making fun of the Negro in his moment of deepest despair. I am sure not laughing.
Don't do this to me, Charlie. What do you want? Is it about the money?
It's not about money. I have survived on less. I want to be a serious actor doing serious plays.
You're a minstrel player. You want to be taken seriously? Best of luck with that, boy.
My name is Charles S. Gilpin, actor. Don't forget it.
You're an actor. You're a black man. You can't just walk out on the best Negro company in New York. Then what?
I'll go to Broadway.
You're a dreamer. Don't I get a say in this? I'm your wife. Well, as good as.
I'll get a service job, a hotel porter, an elevator guy, anything, I promise.
That's not acting.
Well, it sure is me pretending I like white folk while they look down on me. That's real acting.
Why are you so damn sure of yourself?
There's plenty of work out there for Negro actors now. There was a company down in Greenwich Village. Did a play with a all Negro cast. White company employing black actors. Things are changing.
No, they're not. Nothing's changing. They don't do black on Broadway. Ooh, start going to church, honey, because you haven't got a prayer.
Hello. Tell us about your experience.
Well, I've done 5 or 6 plays on stage. That's about it.
Whenever you're ready.
Stay murderous, villain. Will you kill your brother? Now by the burning taper of skies, he died upon my scabbard. Sharp point that touches this my firstborn son and hair.
Thank you. That was lovely. Next. And you are?
Charles S. Gilpin, ma'am.
Charles S. Gilpin. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I work with minstrel shows and Jubilee singers for over 10 years.
Tell me, why would a man of your talents not want to play the leading hero, Titus Andronicus?
Well, I think Aaron's one of the most difficult parts in the play.
Why don't you show us? Do you know the play?
I do. Stay! Murderous villains, will you kill your brother? Now, by the burning tapers of the sky that shone so brightly when this boy was gut, he dies upon my scimitar's sharp point that touches this, my firstborn son and heir! I'll tell you, younglings, not Enceladus, with all his threatening band of Typhon's brood, nor great Alcides, nor the god of war shall seize this prey out of his father's hands. What? What? Ye sanguine, shallow-hearted boys, ye white-lined wall, this before all the world do I prefer. This maugre all the world will I keep safe. Oh, some of you shall smoke for it in Rome.
Ain't I the emperor? The laws don't go for him. You hears what I tells you, Smither? There's little stealing like you does. There's big stealing like I does. For the little stealing, that gets in jail sooner or late. For the big stealing, that makes you emperor and puts you in the Hall of Fame when you croaks. If there's one thing I learned in 10 years doing the Pullman cars, listening to the white quality talk, is that same fact. And when I gets the chance to use it, I winds up the emperor in 2 years' time.
Gene, wait. What is this?
Oh, it's an idea, Jig. Agnes,
I read it somewhere.
Okay. So he's the dictator of a small island, right? Like somewhere like
Haiti. It's
there.
his last day in power.
But here's the thing. He thinks he can only be killed by a magic, sort of a...
A silver bullet.
Yes.
Has special powers.
He's a Negro? Of course.
Oh, no.
Well, no, hey, he's an American who ended up down there by accident.
He's a Pullman porter or something like that.
I said no. We've been down that road before.
Well, this is a totally different road, Jig.
It's a completely different idea.
We've tried black actors before.
Oh, that's rich coming from you, Ida. You were very keen on Negro actors.
Yes, and I was dispatched all the way to Harlem to scout them out for you.
At Jig's behest.
The Dreamy Kid wasn't a success, but it wasn't because of the actors.
Oh, you mean it was the play?
It was a combination of things.
Not least being how it was directed.
We are a collective. If working with black actors is going to make us turn on each other...
It's not an all-Negro cast, Jake.
It's not really about the numbers, Gene.
Well, then what's it about, Susan? Are you saying it's about the writing? Because I'll tell you something, if you don't like my idea, I'll find someone who does.
Gene, crazy.
Well, that is great. Well done. Thank you. I shall go after him, and I shall calm him down. So, are you all right?
They don't like me or what I do.
The Black Emperor? I loved it. We just, well, we didn't get it this time.
I shouldn't have to pitch my ideas to the Provincetown players. They have a reputation because I am their reputation. I find it's rather impossible to be experimental with bourgeois reactionaries.
So, who do you have in mind for the part of the Emperor?
I don't know. It's a huge part. It requires a big ego. You know, my father could have.
In blackface?
Oh, yes.
Was a fine actor. Oh, you do the small stealing, I'll do the big stealing.
Good evening, my cutie pie.
What has gotten into you?
Today I got offered a promotion. Backstage to front of house.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Hotel doorman with a cap and overcoat dripping with gold braid.
Better pay, steady hours?
I don't know, because I turned it down.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Nope, turn him down flat.
Why on earth would you do that?
Because I also got offered another job. Even better pay, steady hours, all evening work, except a couple of afternoons.
I don't understand.
What? Who you know working all evening, except a couple of afternoons, and every Sunday off. I got me a part in a Broadway show. Everybody wants to see me now.
This guy's a sensation, and they haven't even opened. He's done classics, vaudeville, even minstrel shows in blackface. And we're your
Exactly. Because you need an actor for your silver bullet. And this is your guy.
Mr. Lincoln live here? Can you be a servant? Very fine thing to be a servant to Mr. Lincoln.
We get along very well together.
Very bad thing to be a slave in the South.
No, let's have you drop a tea service just to show how shocked you are. That'll teach the English.
Let me explain the reverence and importance of tea in England. Tea is served at the
Well, I've got a man. He's as fine as he can be.
The only direction I got from Mr. Lonergan, our esteemed director, was how to drink tea.
He makes me feel so good inside.
One takes tea at 4 p.m. Precisely. Not 4:05 or 3:55.
Papa man, yeah.
Come on, don't be antisocial.
Okay.
Come along.
Hey, on stage, I play my part. But when them lights go out, I'm just like any other black man in New York. Some days my swagger is all I got.
Jasper, what are you doing here?
Well, we saw Charles's performance and we thought that we would congratulate him in the traditional way while we still can.
Well, I will double drink to that.
Your help. This is my friend, Eugene O'Neill, who I think you know.
Oh, I know who his father is.
Uncle Charles, the Provincetown Players, dreamy kid, Mr. O'Neill.
Yeah, you don't have to be a Negro to write for the black man.
I quite agree. Eugene, what do you think?
Well, I think I've been carrying this around for quite some time, and I'm very happy to have finally found my emperor.
Excuse me, Charles, congratulations. You are a blessing to our profession. Wait. What was it? Was it the wisecrack about your old man?
No, for God's sakes, are you kidding me? I kind of like that coming from a black man. Jeez.
He's great.
Yeah, he's magnificent. He's perfect. I mean, you see the way he looks you in the eye? No, I'm telling you, Jasper, with him, I can do the silver bullet. I'm telling you. No, I've got to get to the Cape. I got a lot of work to do. I got to clear the decks. There's a lot to be done. Thank you, Jasper.
Sure. You go to work.
Yes.
What is it you're looking for?
Some notes. It's a story idea.
One idea or several ideas?
It was one idea. Jesus Christ, why is this place always such a mess?
Calm down, have a drink.
This is too important for drinking, Agnes. If I can't find the notes, I can't execute the idea. If I can't execute the idea, nothing ends up on stage. That's how it works.
When did you have this idea?
Well, it was your idea. You gave me the idea. It was about the man who thought he was magic and that he can only be killed by a silver bullet. Do you remember this? Yeah, I can't think in this place anymore. I can't do it. It just stinks like sour milk and shitty diapers. It's completely lost the salty smack of the sea. It's pointless.
If your family isn't enough for you.
We were never a family, Agnes. I mean, where were you when I opened Horizon on Broadway? That was my biggest success. You weren't there.
Oh, are you a success now? In this shitty little shack? I thought nobody understands you and your moody little plays. Truth is, you can't stand any sort of success, least of all your own.
Yeah, neither can you.
I was home, being your child's mother, you bastard. That's success, too. You want the stench of the ocean waves? Go ahead. It's right outside the back door. Go, walk into the sea. Drown yourself in the past.
I've done it before, I'll do it again.
I don't think you will, Gene. I think you love yourself too much. And look what a success your suicide was. You're still here. And now it's a play. You're a fraud.
Okay.
The silver bullet.
Where'd you find it?
You were synchronized.
He comes, and that black trash dare not stop him. Not yet, Mr. Ways. Listen to that roll call, will ya? Sounds like a mighty big drum to carry that far. Well, if there ain't no whole brass band to see me off, at least I got the drum part anyhow.
Curtain.
Nope. That's it. Abraham Lincoln, the play, has closed. I'm done with it. Got you something. A memento of my greatest success. It's from the play.
They gave this to you.
You think they're gonna give a Negro something expensive? I took that. I took the whole last week of the box office savings too.
Charlie.
And right now, the whole theater's on fire.
You burned the theater.
Of course they gave it to me. What's wrong with you? Now you can polish your own silver.
Still, we had a good run. You done good.
193 performances. 193. Wish we'd have done 200. They say we would have if the play had got the Pulitzer Prize.
What's that now?
It's just something white folk give other white folk. Slap themselves on the back. Don't mean much, except it would have kept me in work a few weeks longer.
Well, who did win it then?
Don't matter.
this most excellent canopy in the air. Look you, this all-hanging firmament, fretted with golden fire. Why it appeareth
Settle down, settle down.
Alarms changed.
Settle down, Christine.
Okay, that's
So, I guess we've all read the play. Yeah. And we are all of one mind.
Well, that is a first.
Jig will direct. Casting. Thought you would go.
Aha! Just in time. Our playwright.
Well done, Gene.
Someone dust off a chair for our Pulitzer Prize boy.
Oh, Pulitzer. Come on.
Don't be so belittling, Gene. The prize brought the company great credit.
Yes, it's just a shame you didn't offer Beyond the Horizon to the Provincetown players.
Well, you want to know what the Pulitzer got me, Jake? He got me $1,000 and my father finally admitting that I had made something of myself on his deathbed.
Oh, deepest condolences.
Ah,
Great theater, man.
How are you bearing up, darling?
well, I wrote this play, didn't I? Come on, let's get on with it.
So, we were just about to vote on casting.
Yes, we'll be casting a Negro for this role.
A Negro?
Mm-hmm.
For Christ's sake. Gene, you had me black up.
Yeah, blackface, that's precisely the problem.
How could you do that? I have worked for this company for years. For years.
You know, we need a Negro in this role.
I work for your company for nothing. Nothing! And this is the way you treat me? Oh, for Christ's sake!
Aren't you going to go after him, Ida?
I'm not the one that made him run out.
No, I'll go. I'll go. Explain the cruder points of blackface.
Charles Gilpin. Charles Gilpin is who Eugene wants for the role. We saw him in the Drinkwater piece, Abe Lincoln.
Oh, yes, we saw that, Jig.
Yeah, well, I didn't like him. Too deferential. Bit of a house Negro.
That was the role.
Well, Paul Robeson is the latest sensation. He's young, athletic. He has the most impressive voice.
You must see Robeson. Presence, talent. He's the future.
Charles Gilpin is who Eugene wants for the role.
I'm directing. Casting is my choice. I want to see this Paul Robeson character. Jasper, you know these people better than most. See if you can get him.
These people?
What's wrong with that? Yes, these people. Negroes.
Oh, really, Jig? It's 1920. Nobody says these
Well,
people
what would you
anymore.
have me say?
Well, when you said that was my part.
Oh, Susan, come on.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, Reg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, put some power in it. Power.
Are you Paul Robeson?
Yeah. You are?
I am Jasper Dieter, actor and producer from the Provincetown Players. Do you have a moment?
If you don't mind me going through my routine.
Okay. Well, the Provincetown Players are downtown in the village, and we would like you to try out for our next production.
What play?
It's the latest from Eugene O'Neill.
Never heard of him.
You... would you like to hear some now?
Away you go.
Okay, well, it's Haiti. The island of Haiti. The last days of evil dictator Emperor Jones's rule. The play opens with me, and then the Emperor comes in.
Who dare whistle that way in my palace? Who does wake the Emperor? I get the hide off him whipped by some nigger.
And,
oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy, I'm scared. I'm scared in this place. Oh, Lord, hear my prayer. I've been a poor sinner. Lord, I done wrong. I've done wrong. And I'm down here with these poor bush niggas raising up the seat of the Almighty. I steals all I could grab. Lord, I've done wrong.
What do you think?
But I've never seen or heard such a despicable character in my life. And I'm not gonna conjure that monstrosity on your stage or anywhere else. How much do you weigh? How much?
160, 70.
Cause I bench 250. So I'm pretty sure that I can toss you out of this park. And if I see you here again, I will. Oh, tell that O'Neill character, I'm looking for a new punching bag in case he decides to come by.
I'm all for free love, but really, in front of the company, Miss
Wait,
Ida
stop,
Hyde?
stop. Well, Paul Robeson is big. He speaks well, but not about Gene.
Tell us what he said exactly.
Exactly? That he hates the play, that he called the character a monstrosity, and then he threatened me with violence.
Well, that seems definite.
Yes, it is. He's just a kid. He's a Columbia law student. He's barely old enough to ride a Pullman train, let alone have a Pullman's porter's license. He knows nothing. He's not right.
Now what?
We respect the intentions of the playwright. Paul Robeson is not the only Negro actor in town. He is just the better looking. Let me find Charles Gilpin.
What can I say? Go ahead.
You think we're too old for this?
What do you mean?
A guy once told me New York can be cruel. Maybe we get out.
Where will we go?
Jersey.
What's in Jersey for us?
Oh, one of the Hotel Blue Boys just got a place out there. Leaves at the end of the week. Chicken farm. He set up, place to live, and the chickens, $65. Hell, I got $65.
Our own place. Be sure to speak with him tomorrow. Oh, chicken farm.
Have we met, sir?
Indeed we have, sir. I am Jasper Dieter, actor and producer, and you are Charles S. Gilpin, a fine actor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. How you been? You looking for work? This job's going in a week.
Au contraire. Do you remember my friend, Eugene O'Neill?
Sure do.
Well, he has a new play, and there is a part in it for you. What time do you finish?
4 o'clock.
Take a cab to the Playwrights Theater in the Village. Read this on the way. Be there at 5 sharp.
Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't use Chuck Ellis in blackface. On our knees.
Jake, stop it.
Oh, Lord. I didn't expect y'all to be here. To be honest, I played at smaller houses than this.
Shall we start? Jasper, could you feed Brutus's first cue? Jasper will play Smithers.
He's bound to find out soon as wakes up. He's shrewd enough to know his time's come. Stop or I'll shoot. Ah, go on. Naff off out of it, you black cow.
Who dare whistle that way in my palace? Who dare wake up the emperor?
Huh? Get the hard frailed off some of you niggas show.
That was wonderful. I'd like to hear a little bit more. I'm sure we all would.
Should we do it from the,
all right, just before. Okay, all right.
I bet you got your pile of money. It's in some safe place.
Oh, I sure has. And it's in a foreign bank where no person ever get it out but me, no matter what come. You didn't suppose I was holding down this emperor job for the glory, partner, did you? Show the fuss and glory part of it, that's only for these low-flung bush Negroes that's here. They want a big circus show for their money, and I gives it to them. And I gets the money. The long green, that's me every time.
We need look no further.
$50 a week.
Why are you home so late?
Well, because I was getting my $50 a week. I asked for 60, thinking they'd end up somewhere around 40, but they voted on 50.
Who's they?
Provincetown players. They doing the latest play by Mr. Pulitzer Prize himself, Eugene O'Neill.
Eugene O'Neill. Never heard of him.
Don't let him hear you say that.
So I guess the chicken farm in Jersey's on hold?
Hey, this kind of money is not chicken feed, sweetheart. I can buy you a chicken farm every 2 weeks.
So what's the play? What's it like? What's it called?
The Emperor Jones. I am the emperor, the lead. The entire play is me. I'm in every scene. The entire play is practically a monologue by me.
If I want to hear that sort of thing, I can stay at home. Was the play any good?
You know, white folk. They think they know how we talk. Them and there's all over the place, and nigga this, some nigga that.
Charlie, I think you've had enough.
What? No, I'm just repeating what they say in the play.
Well, if it's in the script, just say it.
But I can fix that.
Just do your job. Go where they tell you to go, and say what they tell you to say.
The whole world's gonna be different after this.
You'd have to bleed and hustle to make it through that forest in 12 hours. You'd have to know the trails like a bleeding native.
Look here, white man. Does you suppose I was a natural-born fool? Give me credit for having some sense, for Lord's sake. Don't you suppose I was looked ahead and made sure of all the chances? I was gone out in that big forest pretending to hunt so many times that I nosy high and low like a book. I could go through on them trails with my eyes shut. You think these ignorant bush niggers that ain't got brains enough to know their own names even can catch Brutus Jones? Ha! I specs not on your life.
Quiet back there! Oh, gee, I didn't know it was you.
It's okay. You stumbled.
Oh, I did? When? I'm still getting the words clear, Mr. O'Neill.
Okay, don't give me that Mr. crap. Mr. O'Neill was my father. We can still have an argument if you call me Gene.
Right? Gene. Well, yeah, I mean, it's that word.
What word?
We don't say that word.
We? Who's we?
Negroes. Black people. We don't say that word to each other.
What word?
Nigga, sir.
Okay, drop the sir. That don't wash. Stop the shucking and jiving.
But don't use phrases that you don't know the meaning of.
Hey, fellas, let's just keep... Jasper, please, just listen, please. It's all right. Okay, I'm fairly certain I've heard one Negro call another Negro nigger.
Uh-huh.
Are you educated?
Well, I made it to 8th grade.
Okay, well, I made it to college.
Did you finish?
That's good. Okay. Brutus Jones is an uneducated man.
but he has experience in life. I have experience in life, and I've worked with colored men on ships and in sleazy bars everywhere from New York to London. And I am certain that I've heard one Negro call another Negro nigger. That's who Brutus Jones is.
I think you're wrong.
Oh, you do?
Well, I think he's smarter than that. And my Brutus wouldn't say that.
Oh, Jesus, give me strength. I swear, if I had $1 for every time an actor told me that their character wouldn't do this or their character wouldn't do that, I wouldn't need royalties. Charles, what makes drama is a character saying the unexpected.
Yeah, but he's smart enough to take over this whole island and make these people think that he's an emperor.
You've really thought about this?
Well, I have, yeah.
And you think you know Brutus better than I do?
Oh, no, I mean, I wouldn't say better, none at all. It's just such a good part. And, the writing's so good. And, I know Brutus very well, Mr. O'Neill.
Well, now that's a good answer. See, I knew you were smarter than the 8th grade. Now stay smart and just do it as written. I'm gonna come back for the final dress rehearsal. And if you don't say every word that I wrote, if there's even one word out of place, I'm gonna jump up on this stage and I'm gonna beat you up in front of the entire company. Okay? All right. Good luck, boys.
Well, I told you he was sensitive.
Come on, sit down. Wearing out the floor ain't gonna solve your problem.
It's not my problem, it's his.
But it's his play, his idea.
Well, what do you know about it? You don't get it.
Well, then help me get it.
An actor has a character. A character has words, a way of speaking. If the words don't sound like the character, then the words are no good.
If the words are no good, then walk away with your integrity intact.
I will not walk away from this.
Then find a way to walk around it. Do all the words your character... What's his name again?
Brutus Jones.
Do all of Brutus's words sound bad?
No. Spelling's off here and there, but that's just him trying to get the sound right.
So all the words sound right, except that one word.
Yeah, exactly. We don't say it like they say it.
Well, how does Brutus say it?
I like her, what do you mean?
How does your character say it? Does he say it like you? Or like a white man? Maybe that's the point. Sounds like this Brutus fella has gotten himself some power. And what does he do with it? He acts like a white man.
You got something there. Brutus is a white man.
This isn't your yes ma'am moment. This is you, an actor, rising above the moment. Letting us all see how any man can behave if he's not careful.
What y'all doing, white folks? What is all this? What you looking at me for? Is you buying me? Is this an auction? And you sells me and you buys me? Well, I shows you I's a free nigga! Damn your souls!
Put this on.
You all right, honey?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're opening tonight. Broadway.
Yeah, I said I'm good with that.
Oh, easy now. None of that, me birdie. There's no point wriggling. I got me claws in you.
No, tell him. No, tell him.
No, tell who?
We're sold out.
Oh, His bleeding Majesty. God blimey. I only hopes I'm here when they takes him out and shoots him. He's still here, isn't he, all right?
Yes, mister. Him sleep.
Find out as soon as wakes up. He's cunning enough to know when his time's come. Hey! I'll shoot! Oh, go on then. Hop off if you like, you black cow.
Who dare whistle that way in my palace?
Who dare wake up the Emperor? I'll get the heart frailed off some of you Negro show.
Was me that whistled. I've got news for you.
Smithers, what news?
Ain't you noticed nothing funny this morning?
Funny? No, ain't perceived none of the kind.
Well, then you ain't as foxy as I thought. Where's your courts? Your generals, your cabinet ministers and all?
Where they mostly run to when I close my eyes, drinking rum, talking big. How come you don't know that? Ain't you out carousing with them most every day?
Well, I has to, don't I?
Isn't he
part of my business.
Oh, my
Yo,
play's magnificent.
business.
He's just a good actor.
Blimey.
Say, you ain't thinking of going out that way, are you?
Did you think I'd slink out the back door like a common Negro? I's Emperor yet, ain't I? And the Emperor Jones goes out the way he comes. And that black trash don't dare stop him. Not yet, leastways. Listen to that roll call, will you? Must be a mighty big drum carry that far. Well, if there ain't no whole brass band to carry me off, I sure got the drum part of it. So long, white man.
Oh, he's got his nerve on him, so help me. Well, they've done for you right enough, Jonesy, my lad. Where's your mighty airs and graces now, your bleeding majesty? At least you can say you died in style. Why, thank you, Shaun. A tremendous performance.
The Emperor is played by a Negro actor named Charles S. Gilpin, who gives the most thrilling performance we've seen any place this season.
He sustains a succession of scenes in monologue, not only because his voice is one of gorgeous natural quality. Oh my.
Gorgeous what?
Gorgeous natural quality, but because he knows just what to do with it. There's more, but there can be no question whatever that in The Emperor Jones, Gilpin is great. It is a performance of heroic stature. There's another paragraph about O'Neill's writing and how the play should end. Maybe we can skip that.
What paper's that again?
The New York Tribune.
Oh, and just read that last part about me again.
Charles.
Heroic stature.
Oh, you've done it.
Now everybody knows it.
Best performance of the year.
We are the hottest ticket in town. All of New York is clamoring to see me.
To see the play.
Well, to see me play Brutus. Some of the reviews have problems with the play. Not one of them has a problem with me. Not a one.
But you're forgetting the Negro papers.
They don't get it.
This one here says, The Emperor Jones plays to the worst of the Negro stereotypes.
Brutus Jones is a black man, but he represents all men. You get it? You should be a critic. Anyway, the issue is with the writing with Gene. They love me.
Everyone thinks you're brilliant.
Gotta find a way to make this last. Find a way to do something with this.
You gotta finish the play first. And then whatever happens will happen.
Everyone will want to work with me.
Oh, you just think parts are gonna fall out of the sky for a Negro actor?
This play is epic. It's like Shakespeare. Who knows what's coming for us?
Honey, white theaters will keep doing what they always do. Hire white actors and then black them up. Ain't gonna change.
You trying to ruin this day for me?
No, I'm trying to remind you not to get ahead of yourself. This play will be over in 3 weeks.
Well, it may go to Broadway.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I thought you were proud of me. You admired me when I played that piddling little pastor in Abraham Lincoln.
I am. I do. I'm so proud of you. No one has ever been able to do what you've done before. We're more than singing, dancing fools. And that's because of you.
Yeah. Because of me.
Charlie, it's a bit early.
I'm celebrating.
You have a show tonight.
I'll be straight by then, damn it.
Thanks for meeting me like this. I didn't want to run into Gilpin. He's changing the text. Well, look, I snuck into the back of the house twice last week. He's all over the place.
Some of it is the drink. He likes to spike himself a little before each performance. But he's a thrill to be on stage with. I trust Charles on stage, drunk or sober.
Well, I ain't worried about that. The drink we can handle. No, I need you there to keep him on track. Make sure he sticks to the script.
Well, give me a 10. Do I hear 20 for this fine nigger? 25. Do I hear 30? 35.
What
40.
y'all doing, white folks? What is this? What y'all looking at me for? What y'all doing with me anyhow? Is this an auction? Is you selling me? Like they used to before the war? And you sells me and you buys me. Well, that shows you I's a free nigga. Damn your souls!
You missed a word 3 times.
Charles Gilpin was invited to the Drama League's annual bash, honoring the 10 most influential Broadway blah, 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 you know.
You hate that sort of thing.
I know. I said was invited. When some of the League's members found out that they were going to be sitting down to dinner with a Negro, they objected and promptly disinvited him.
Well, I turn up with Charles and kick down the door to get in.
My feisty warrior queen. The plan is for me to go canvass all the actors who've been invited and get them to not show up. That's what I plan on doing.
Well, you must go. If enough refuse, the whole shindig will be a bust, and maybe they will change their minds. Take Jig with you. He knows those types. Make him feel relevant again.
Agnes, that's never gonna happen.
You could try.
Okay.
I know the people you want to get to, and they'll listen to me. I'll be asking them to give up the best night of the year for you.
Okay, it's not for me, it's for Charlie.
Hell yes, it's for you! You don't give a goddamn about Charles or the company. We're just a streetcar you jump on and off when you want to get somewhere. And I know the Provincetown players will be pulled into a siding before you are through. And Charles Gilpin will be a forgotten man.
That's not fair, Jig.
Fair? What the hell do you know about fair? You were directing the Emperor Jones behind my back and sucking the whole company into your grand design. Actors' heads are easily turned.
Yeah, and so is yours. So come on. Let's go. It'll be nice to rub shoulders with the stars of Broadway again.
Listen, I'll do this, but not for you, for Charles and the company. And it'll get done because I'm asking.
Absolutely.
I know if you tried it on your own, you'd soon find out how many real friends you have on Broadway.
You do what you like, Jig. The truth is, I was only asking because someone suggested that it might make you feel relevant again.
You son of a
Okay,
bitch.
Jig, stop. Easy, Jig.
Let's go. Let's go.
Easy.
You know, Gene, you could have a little bit of goddamn gratitude.
Well, this is art, Susie. Gratitude doesn't really come into it.
No one calls me Susie anymore.
Maybe they should.
You know, when you got to Provincetown, you were just a kid with a trunk full of half-baked scripts, and only we knew how good you were. We believed in you. We gave you our hearts.
Thank you. It's good to be among friends. Not always the case at events like these. In fact, I'm not sure I'm still invited to that other occasion, but I got some good white coffee.
Thank you to the Drama League and all the members who voted to accord me this award. It's an honor to be among you.
I'll only be 5 minutes. So said you before you left.
Well, I thought I would, but they love me. Couldn't get enough of me. No I of them.
Were they all there?
Yeah, every last one. No one declined their invitation because of me.
Was he there? The fancy one who said that if you weren't allowed to attend, they should all black up?
John Barrymore, yes, he was. Shook my hand.
Shook your hand? Oh, good Lord.
Well, it's a hand like any other man. Many of them wanted to shake my hand.
I bet you could get used to that.
Gonna have to. Price's Magazine has made me Man of the Year.
Man of the Year? What's that, like the Pulitzer Prize for black folks? I see black folks slapping other black folks on the back.
Touche, honey. Touche, baby.
Now, I said that Mr. Du Bois is a nice man. No need in you getting sassy with him again. Man of the Year. Ain't that the cherry on the cake?
Except I'm gonna be working my ass off. Now, go to sleep. Who dare whistle that way in my palace? Who dare wake up the emperor? I'll get the hide frailed of some of you Negroes show.
Was me that whistled and woke you?
You didn't have no excuse to look down on me. You've been in jail yourself more than once.
That's a lie! God, where'd you hear these fairy tales?
There's some things I don't need to be told. I can see them in folks' eyes. But yeah, you sure give me a start. And it didn't take me long to get these wooden Negroes where I want them. From stowaway to emperor in 2 years. That's going some.
But I'm sure you got some money stashed away in a pile somewhere.
I sure has. And it's in a foreign bank where no person don't ever get it out but me, no matter what come. You didn't suppose I was holding down this emperor job for the glory part in it, did you? Show the fuss and glory part of it. That's only to turn the heads of these low-flung bush Negroes this here. They wants the big circus show for their money, and I gives it to them, and I gets the money. The long green, that's me every time. How many times I'm missing that night?
All of them.
Charles, welcome.
Hey.
Nice to see you again, my
Nice
friend.
to see you, sir. Hi.
Ooh, looky here. We have theatrical royalty in our midst. Everyone, Charles S. Gilpin, the toast of Broadway.
This is Anita, you may remember from the Lafayette Players. And this is William Du Bois, one of my intellectual friends.
Pleased to meet you, man.
My pleasure. Now, I'm sure I picked up a magazine called Crisis one time. Are you that same Mr. Du Bois?
Ooh, Charles, you've got yourself an intellectual woman.
No, I just clean houses for white folks.
Hey, not for long.
There's no shame in honest hard work, Mrs. Gilpin.
Oh, please, Florence.
I'm gonna need a lemonade and a stick of bourbon in it.
You must be pleased with the way things turned out.
Pleased? Yeah. But I expected it. I just knew once the right part was written for me that I would take off. I would fly.
I hope you don't crash to Earth with that terrible burden you're carrying.
And what's that supposed to mean?
You are probably the most famous black man in New York right now.
And why is that a burden?
What you say matters. How you say it matters. People are watching you.
Well, they can watch me every night if they pay for the ticket.
I mean, in life, people are respecting you. They are looking up to you. You are carrying their hopes of elevating the race.
That again? Look,
I ain't doing no such thing. I am just an actor trying to do my job. And you bring up that bullshit?
Charles.
I appreciate that, but the world has expectations.
Whose world and whose expectations? You know, I read some of your articles too. Half the time, you handed Marcus Garvey his ass on a plate.
Charles, enough. I'm leaving.
No, okay. All I'm saying is, if two Negroes can't agree, or agree to differ, why should a Negro actor do the job for them?
Again, you are famous.
Only for the moment. I'm just trying to make this last. I don't know what America you living in, but for me, my moment is like this speak easy. Everything will go back to normal one day. Drinking will be legal again, and life will go on. Just like one day my fame will be over. No one will remember me, or that a Negro can do great things. Got my bourbon? You ain't got no kick against me, Smithers. I've paid you back all you's done for me many times. Ain't I protected you and wintered all the crooked trading you've been doing out in the broad day? Sure I has. And me making up laws to stop it at the same time.
So, Mr. Gilpin, Broadway.
Yeah, Mr. O'Neill. Broadway. Just like your father.
Ah, but here's the thing, Charlie. What will you be doing there,
Emperor Jones.
Ah, yes, the Emperor Jones. But which one? The one that I wrote, or the one that you've been making up on stage every night since we opened?
Look, Gene, you know my feelings. I made it quite plain early on.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about your feelings. I only care about my words.
I know. But if we work together, we can improve this play.
Let me ask you something. How long you been at this?
5, 6 weeks.
Ah, yes, well, I've been at it my whole life. This is my play inside and out.
Brutus Jones is my character.
Yeah, only because I say so.
Well, where would we be without my emperor?
It's my goddamn emperor.
You know, you said if I changed one word, that you would beat me up. Your words, Gene. Now, I know you've been creeping in, unannounced, checking up on me, and I've been waiting for you to knock on my door.
Well, I'm knocking now.
Well, I ain't scared. So if you're gonna beat me up, go ahead.
I'm not gonna beat you up, Charles. I'm gonna kick you off the show.
Oh, right before Broadway, you would.
Watch me.
Well, them big money backers won't let you. I'm the money machine. I may be a poor old Negro, but I know how money works, especially in theater.
Okay, I don't care, all right? I've had plays on Broadway. I'll have others. The difference is, they'll be my plays word for word.
Look, Gene. You know I don't like that word.
Okay, you've said it before on stage. What's so different then?
I have never said that word.
Okay, maybe you haven't, but the Reverend Curtis did from Abraham Lincoln by John Drinkwater.
But that was different. The run of the lines demanded it. The maid Susan, she wouldn't say that word.
Yeah, but you did. You did. So let me ask you, why will you say it for an Englishman that knows nothing about black people, but you can't say it for me?
No, I can't see how that is
Let me ask you, did you ever bring this up with the director of that play, Lester Lonigan?
No, because there was nothing to bring it.
Because it was your first time on Broadway, and you wanted it more than anything. I know, Charlie. I've been there. This will be my 3rd time on Broadway. And I'll tell you something else. I didn't get there by letting some goddamn actor play around with my words.
I am not playing around. This is different. It's a completely different...
No. It's not different. It's not different at all. Although, I'll tell you what is different. Different is the name of my play that's opening in the Village the same night that Emperor Jones is opening on Broadway. And if you don't play every word, Different will be my next play on Broadway. It's your choice.
Gene.
Okay, no, you don't say another word. Not another word unless they're my words.
What y'all doing here, white folk? What's all this? What y'all looking at me for? What you all doing with me anyway? Is this an auction?
Okay, no, that's not quite it, Paul. Look, this isn't Jim Harris doing God's Chillin', yeah? So you're playing it for sympathy, but Brutus Jones, he's an arrogant bastard. So even in despair, this man is a fighter.
Let's try it again.
What you all doing here, white folk? What's all this?
Oh, okay, this has to come across like a gunshot. You know, if you start off polite, you're just gonna get it.
I was just trying to give myself some place to go, you know, to build up.
Totally understood. I understand that, but you gotta trust the words here. The speech will tell you where to go. I promise.
All right. Sorry.
Let's take a break. We're all tired.
Sure. Okay, you know, why don't you fellas go get something to eat?
He's a boy. A pup. A whelp. With his college boy airs. I'll have him fixed. I'm the Emperor Jones.
Excuse me.
Okay, Paul. It's my play. My part to give, to take away as I choose.
You wrote it, but I raised him from the page. He's as much my creation as he is yours.
Well, tell that to the copyright lawyer. I gave you every chance to share your gift from God, to elevate you people on Broadway.
You people? You expect us to be grateful? You don't care about colored people unless they puppets to elevate you.
Oh, you're talking rot.
Am I?
Yeah.
And what have you done for us? The dreamy kid, the first all-Negro cast, and who did you get? A bunch of amateurs from up Harlem.
You ungrateful
nigga.
Arrogant prick.
You just don't get it. If you respected us, you wouldn't expect us to be grateful for something you already have. You a fraud, an Irish playwright just looking to make a name for himself off the backs of other people, black people.
You know, color's got nothing to do with it, Charles. I've known actors like you my whole life. Sure, they like to try it on, but it's a hard life. So they like to cut corners, you know, whatever makes it easier. And I slapped them down. Not just you, all of them. Some a lot quicker than you, as a matter of fact. With you, I gave every chance to. I showed you patience. As a matter of fact, I gave you leeway precisely because you were colored. And this is what I get?
And that is the other side of this dismal drama. You patronizing me because I'm black. That's not even grudging respect. That is no respect at all. You say you were giving me leeway? Well, I say you were scared of my talent and what it unleashed in your Emperor Jones. You'd have to stand on your father's shoulder to peer over the footlights to look up to me.
And a real actor would know that parts come and parts go. And you, sir, are fired.
Oh, my Lord. Florence? Florence?
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Not that I know of. Florence?
I missed you. Where you
Florence?
been? I missed you.
We're not ready to go back to Broadway, but we're gonna do a run down in the Village, one in London. Role of Smithers is still available if you're interested.
Oh, I've found a small theater space in Pennsylvania. I'm starting my own repertory company. A chip off the old Jig Cook block.
You sure? Run in London, one in New York, pay for your whole first season.
The answer's no. I understand that you've cast Paul Robeson as Brutus Jones.
That's right.
Has he told you what he thinks of the role?
He loves it.
Well, I offered it to him first, and he didn't think much of it. Or of you. I think we kept that from you.
Wow, he's changed his mind.
Yes, he has. Emperor Jones is Charles Gilpin's role, and you know it.
Charles Gilpin is full of cheese and a yard wide.
What do you know about acting?
You really asking me that?
All your theories are based on what your father did and trying to do the exact opposite. I saw your father on stage. He was the greatest actor of his generation. He did Monte Cristo for years and took the money to allow you to become the greatest playwright of your generation. I saw your father as Monte Cristo. He excited me for theater. The same way that Gilpin excites people. Don't you see what you've done? Charles S. Gilpin is the Negro equivalent of James O'Neill. A great actor in their perfect role. And now you are taking it away from him. And this has nothing to do with what words he does and doesn't say. You're killing the golden goose just so you can kick back against your father.
That about it?
Yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm. What's happening?
We're leaving the Cape.
Fine by me. May I ask why?
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the wind. I'm sick of the stench of the seaweed. I'm sick of the ghosts. It's nothing but ghosts now. Jig's gone. Everybody's gone. Theater's dead. Perhaps I killed it. We're running out of booze. So many things. Yeah.
Where to? Where should we go?
Someplace warm. Bermuda.
Won't that stink of seaweed?
No. It's a different seaweed, darling. It's a different seaweed. Different stench.
We live in this moment, building temples for tomorrow, as strong as we can. Then we stand on the mountaintop, free.
Langston Hughes, a poet, a writer.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Uh-huh, I'm sure. Now, what you talk about?
Negro artists like you should express their individual dark-skinned selves without fear or shame. If white people are pleased, be glad. If they are not, it don't matter. If colored people are pleased, be glad too. If they are not, their displeasure don't matter either.
It don't matter. Exactly! You are a poet, my friend. You ought to write me plays.
That is what I have been saying all along. We can't revere our own history unless we write it ourselves.
You gotta learn about theater to write these plays. Whatever you say about Eugene O'Neill, and I've said a lot, boy, he knows how to write for theater. Oh, look what the cat dragged in. You look good, Gene. Got a couple of bucks. It'll get you something smoother than this gut rot I've been drinking.
What have you been up to, Charles?
Oh, I did a film. 10 nights in a ballroom.
Interesting. A ballroom. I've read the novel. They ever make it into a play?
So what is it? I reckon you're not here for your health, or to get ideas about a play.
The Emperor. I want to revive it for a run down in the village.
Robeson not available?
Well, he hasn't been asked.
Direct to you?
No. James Light. Well, he did it in London.
I pretend to take Light's direction if, and only if, I don't ever have to say that word again. So, what do you say?
It's about time, Mr. Gilpin.
Besides, I need the money.
Me too, Charles.
Gilpin. I'm Robert Elwin from the Maverick Theater, Woodstock. I have a contract for your appearance as Brutus Jones at my theater. Double what you got the last time.
It's not gonna happen, sir. The voice is shot.
Are you sure? Can we get you a doctor? A voice specialist?
I appreciate the offer, but I get
People still want to see you.
It wouldn't be the Brutus Jones I'd want to give him. I'm sorry. I thank you, but
Can't you see he can't speak?